Hello, 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 everybody. Let's see. What's going on with y'all today? Hello. It's just me. It's not a y'all. It's just me. Hey, Danny. Not that. Oh, hi. Oh, my God. Hi. What's up, Davon? How y'all getting along today? What's up, Overton? Gisa. Hello. Oh, not from Holland. Okay. Not you got me on the big screen, man. Please, you're going to see all the flaws. Yonada and Black Arrow and Jalen. What's up? So as y'all know, we here to talk about Stargirl. I know I didn't do reactions to Stargirl, but I still watch Stargirl. I'm caught up. I like it. I don't know if I like it more because I'm not reacting to it, or if I was just gonna like it anyway. But I like it. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Yep. But so far, what we know, Stargirl has 13 episodes, so they just finished their 10th episode this week, which I watched, by the way. So we got 3 left. Um, Good evening, Chris. Yes, I'm doing good. Hey, Ivy. I'm tired. What's up? Is it now? Is it Nao? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but hello. What's up, Pyro? But yes, I've been watching Stargirl with my friends, Pyro and Nova and Ivy. We've been enjoying it. Um, I don't know. Like, I like it more than I thought I would. Like, because of the fact that I'm still watching it. Like, I feel like I would watch this over a Supergirl, which y'all can see because I don't watch that anyway. But what else they have out? Oh, and while y'all here, let me see how many y'all here. Shout out to the Coldest Water for sponsoring this live stream. The links will be in the description. Y'all can check them out. Y'all saw me do a video about them the other day, so make sure y'all check them out. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to stop saying Icicle is your baby daddy, please. I mean, you could say it was gonna be good. That don't mean I was gonna react to it though. Like, just I enjoy some stuff better watching it on my own versus trying to do reactions. That's probably why I like it. Had I had to like do all the extraness of editing it and making it a reaction, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. But I don't know how I feel about it going to the CW. I guess like specifically, I kind of like that it's on DC Universe. I like watching it a day early on Mondays, but I don't know. To me, as long as they don't change the formula of the show, like whoever was working on it on like DC Universe, if they keep them people and just move it to the CW, I feel like it'll be okay. But if they change the budget or like the writing or anything like that, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about season 2 because I feel like it's good so far right now. And also, I hope they have a good season 2 because you have them shows like we was all for Black Lightning season 1, and then season 2 they act like they ain't know what to do and it wasn't that good of a season. So I'm hoping it don't fall into like that kind of category. They don't care about dropping bodies though, and they don't care about bodying kids either. I see. Why are you coming here to my when I'm gonna react to Stargirl? Obviously, if I'm doing a panel about it or like a video about it, I've already seen it, so I don't get that question. I don't know. I done said that 1,000 times that I wasn't reacting to it. I watched it, yes, but I'm not reacting to it. But what's the girl who the main character? Is her name Breck? Let's see. You might not want to be here if you gotta watch the latest episode because that's gonna be a spoiler. Because I'm talking about everything up until to like what's recent. You go react to the New Mutants trailer. Y'all be typing stuff in all caps. I'm here to talk about Stargirl. Stargirl. But I don't want to react to the last. Why would I react to the last 3 episodes if I ain't reacted to the whole season? Like, that's so half-ashes. Like, I don't do stuff like that. Like, if I didn't react to the first episode, I'm not reacting to the 11th episode. Yeah, they did the girl who played Wildcat wrong after her news got leaked or whatever kind of picture they leaked. But yes, there was an episode this week. They haven't taken a break. It came out Monday on DC and it came out Tuesday on the CW. Who said I haven't watched the show though? Like, I watched the show. I did not do a reaction. I don't understand why people. That's common sense. If I said let's talk about Stargirl, obviously I've seen the show. I don't get why that's a question. I wouldn't be able to talk about it had I not seen it. Are we past that point? Can we move on? Thank you. You ain't got to delete it. Let the stupidity sit there. Like, obviously I've seen it if I'm able to talk about it. How do I feel about the Crocs, Artemis, Master, and Tigers? I've like that caught me off guard because that's not how I see their demeanor. Like, as crazy as they are on the show, like, I think it's cool, but I definitely didn't expect like them to behave like that. But where would I rank this from bad to worse? For like a pilot season, I give this like a solid 6 to 7. Only because like it's little things that I noticed just from watching other shows that could be done better, but at the same time, it's on DC streaming service, so I don't know. Like, I feel like they put money into like Solomon Grundy. Like, I didn't expect to see like CGI Solomon Grundy looking as nice as it did, like, for that kind of stuff. But that's the thing too, like, you showing me this stuff now, but like if it moves to the CW, then what? Like, you know? And I mean, they could do a Flash Stargirl crossover only because she's on Earth too. And like, if they wanted to, like, I guess, like, if the Flash ever goes back into that trying to figure out if there's still a multiverse or whatever, they could do that. I don't really know, like, their dynamic. It just depends on, I guess, like why would he come there? Like, you know, it would just have to be like a small crossover because there's no way he could help her fight somebody and it not be like a big villain or somebody that the Flash has encountered in the comics before, maybe, or whatever. But I mean, like, Trey would have had to be here to tell y'all like better ways on how they could cross over the Flash with Stargirl. The only thing I can see it doing, like, him popping up only because they finding out like the multiverse exists, them encountering each other for whatever reason, maybe having a few words, him give her some advice or something like that, and then leaving. I can't see them like fighting each other. I mean, like, him helping her fight somebody. I just feel like he would be too OP. Well, not really, because like the reason I like the show, to be honest, is because I like a good villain and I like Icicle. Like, the rest of the villains that they have so far don't really do nothing for me. Like, the Brainwave dude is okay. And then, like, Icicle is at the top of the chain. But, like, the rest of them, like, Sportsmaster and Tigress, to me, they funny. Like, I don't see them, like, they just look like bank robber type villains. They don't look like I got this super villain ass plan that I'm going to take out on the world kind of villains. That's why they need Icicle. Because if it's not for him being on the show, like, it wouldn't be as good, to be honest. You just saying Brainwave versus Icicle because he killed his kid? Is that why? I mean, that don't make you a better villain just because you're willing to take out your kid, though. Like, when you think about it, he's still falling in line under Icicle, so Icicle is still superior. If you were better than Icicle, then you wouldn't need to fall in line under him. That's the way I feel. Like, you basically took your wife out because Icicle told you to. You a minion. Like, to me, like, yeah, he making y'all look like y'all got seats at the table, but he really running the show. Killing your whole family don't make you a villain. Murderers do that all the time, and they still go to jail, and they still trash. That doesn't make you, like, a super villain because you're able to kill your family. You got to have the mental, too. You got to be able to carry out the ultimate like plans. You bodying your family, okay. And the only reason he even killed his son is only because his son got powers now too and aligned himself so called like with Stargirl. That's like the only reason. And who's to say he really dead? They may want us to think he dead, but like if he actually used his powers at the point of impact, he could have like bust a hole through the floor, got out a different way. They didn't secure that he's really dead. Like we won't really know until the season over to see if they bring him back, because he could still be alive. I love Icicle though. Like Icicle cold as hell. You showing up at people's room and just blowing your breath on them and like turning people into ice and stuff. Like we don't really even know his full plan. Like what is he really trying to do to make the world a better place? Like I feel like villains that feel like they're saving the world even though they're willing to like kill people to do it. Like those are the kind of super villains that like pique my interest, because you think you're saving people. Like you have this twisted logic to where you feel like you're saving people, but the way you going about doing this is like oh so fucked up. Like those are the kind of villains that interest me. They have substance, not just people that want to be serial killers. That's not a villain. That's just a serial killer. Did we watch the trailer for the next episode? I don't know. I don't think I did because I watched it on Monday, and the trailers don't come out until like Tuesday night. So I probably didn't this week because I've been busy. My least favorite character on the show. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't care for the girl Shiv only because of her demeanor. Like she annoys me. Like that rich girl that's like stuck up in a bitch, but then on top of that you got powers and shit too. I don't fucking like her, and she was so thirsty this last episode to kill Stargirl. Like they had snuck in. She was like, "Oh my god, Daddy, here she is. Oh my god, let me out, let me kill her." Like, why are you acting like this? Like, what is wrong with you? The little brother, I don't know. Like he annoyed me when they first started. Like he like a lot, but his ride or die for his dad though is like you gotta realize he a kid. He acting like a kid gonna act. Like he a little kid. I don't like how I like how Icicle parents be like talking. What language is it that they speak? It wasn't Norwegian, was it? What is it that they speak when they pop up around people? I think that's funny. And the fact that the mama recorded the conversation, but I still feel like Icicle likes her. I feel like that's gonna be a problem. Like the mom. So I don't know. Like I don't know. If this turns into anime, the mom might be expendable. Best episode so far, in my opinion. I like the last episode that just went off, and what else? I like how the pilot comes on, like the fight in the Justice Society of America's headquarters. I like that part of the first episode. Let's see. I like some of the parts of the actual Icicle episode, which is episode 3. The Shiv part 1 and part 2 episodes, now I kind of like those only for because of the fighting between her and the fact that she knew that oh girl, what's her name, Courtney. The fact that she knew that Courtney was Stargirl, bro, that shit was so funny. She came over to her house while she was battered, gave her, they ate chocolate together, and they was talking and shit just for her to get up and leave and be like, oh, thanks Stargirl. I was like, bitch, that shit was funny. Your top 3 characters are Yolanda, Cindy, and Jordan. Honorable mention to Cameron, or are them your top 3 that you don't like? Icicle, my top favorite character, and besides like him, I'm more of a villain type of girl. But I don't know, like I don't really care for the boy with the hourglass shit on though. He get on my nerves sometimes too, cause he be just ready to like jump into fights. Bitch, you got an hour of power. Sit your dusty ass down. And then this shit came from your dad. Like, why don't you like take after him and learn how to like build something constructive? Like, I don't really care for him like that. Our boy. I'm gonna call him our boy because he ain't no man. But the Dragon King, when that mask got knocked off, I was like, ew. And then that whole like 100-some years old, ain't it? The fact that he that old, like, did he splice his DNA to stay alive all this time, or did like an experiment go wrong and he turned into that? I love the goggles. The girl that wear the goggles, she okay, but I just hate that they make her like that because like your parents, your best friends. I just feel like her character is so unrealistic, but at the end of the day, like it's fine. But yeah, Doctor Midnight, the girl who's like Doctor Midnight or whatever now. But do you think Courtney and Henry are actually cousins? I don't think Our Man is her dad. I mean, not Our Man. I don't think Starman is her dad. Cause like um Stripesy tried to tell her that. And I just feel like at first I was thinking it was her dad. Then I'm like, nah. It like I get that the staff reacted to her, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's her dad. He could be related to her in some other way. That may not be his dad, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's her dad only because she wanted to be so bad. I don't think the janitor her daddy either though, because like he's from a different time period. That's why he got that sword and like the horse. I'm trying to think of like the name of the people he's with because they got like split throughout time some kind of way. But I don't think that's her dad though. I'm trying to think of what's the damn man name. Janitor Justin. I'm trying to think of where he from. It's some kind of knights or some shit that he with. But like, is it the Seven Soldiers of Victory? Is that what it is? No, not the Knights of the Round Table. He ain't Arthur. Episode 11 is not out yet. It don't come out until next week. Episode 10 is what came out recently. Not the mailman. This icicle way smoother than icicle on Earth One though. Like this, we not gonna say that Caitlyn related to him at all. We good. This the universe where we got Icicle and Icicle Junior. We gonna leave it just like that. I don't think she related to Starman though. Or if she is, I still don't think that's her dad though. I just feel like that's too easy. And then the fact that she keeps saying Starman's my dad, like I feel like they want to crush her later when she figure out that it's not really her dad. Sometimes shit just picks stuff. Like the staff could have just picked her to pick her. Like it don't necessarily mean that was her dad though. We know it wasn't gonna pick what's the stepdaddy name? um What's the damn stepdaddy name? I can't even think of his damn name. They played him out so bad, so we knew for sure that it wasn't gonna be him. You think Starman's soul is in the staff? Oh yeah, Pat. No, I'm not. If I didn't react to episode 1, don't ask me to react to episode 11. Like, I'm only talking about it because of the reactor con this week. Is Stargirl an animation? Like, you mean like is it a comic? What's up, Furious Citizen? Not Starman, probably her uncle. I don't know, but I know out of the main characters, I'm cool with Stargirl. I think she's just a little impulsive, but she is a teenager. I'm cool with her. The girl who plays Wildcat, I'm okay with her. The boy who played Our Man / Our Boy, he gotta grow on me. I just don't like his demeanor. Like he's too damn angry for to be having this damn hourglass. He be ready to flip that shit over and use that shit. Like you only got an hour, sir. Like chill. Who else? Henry, I feel like he was conflicted. I don't know if he's really dead or if they just want to make it look like he's dead. Let's not even talk about how many other bodies they dropped. Who else died? Some other people died. The magician dude died. Like y'all talking about Brainwave, but Icicle killed his own people though, cause he killed the magician dude that was on the team with him, and he killed the mama and the son died too. Like I'm like, bruh. Wow. So I know the janitor dude, he's a former vigilante with an enchanted sword. That's all I know. But I know he's from like a different time period. He's not in the right time period, but I don't know how all that work with Stargirl or whatever. How they gonna explain that? I don't think that's her dad either though. But I did at first, but I don't anymore. But it's just so funny that like all these evil people are like in this little town, all like knowing each other, all this shit going on. They got all these tunnels under the city, leading from their houses to like where they meet and stuff. Like it's just, I don't know enough about Stargirl to like really say what kind of future characters I want to see on the show or anything like that. I feel like Artemis is gonna be a thing though, because for them to have Sportsmaster and Tigress, and then them to show Artemis from the school, like I feel like what they're trying to do, they gonna make another, like they gonna make an injustice society where like they gonna try to use their kids probably, or they kids gonna get involved some kind of way. I ain't seen Cheshire. I know Cheshire is her sister, but I ain't seen her nowhere. I only seen Artemis. No, if he watched the show, he'd be here. But you keep thinking that man is Dr. Fate or someone else like that. Dr. Fate would have a helmet though instead of a sword. That's not Dr. Fate either. What do you think as Beth as Dr. Midnight? I mean, I feel like they got some. I feel like they got the right person. It's just, I mean, she's smart and the goggles are smarter. I feel like they with the right person, but I don't know. I just feel like her character is just funny to me for you to only be friends with your parents and shit. Like, I guess, but how would Stargirl be on Disney Plus and Stargirl is a DC character? Zatanna. It depends on if they do it right though. I feel like they kind of laid the groundwork though. When you think about some of the kids' names you hear at school, they kind of laid the groundwork for certain people if they gonna pop up. Cause like you gotta think about it, Icicle Junior, and what you had Brainwave Junior, like all these people that's evil got kids. You got Artemis, you got Shiv. I don't feel like Jordan's son, Jordan who is Icicle, I don't feel like his son evil, and then he like Courtney, but like I don't know how they gonna play that. Cause at first I thought Henry was gonna be bad like his dad, but when he found out like what was going on, he didn't really want to be. So that's the only thing too. I don't know what they kids gonna do. You need one more team member that's not cocky. Ain't nobody cocky but the Hour Boy. He the only one that be trying to jump into everything before he ready. The rest of them don't be really trying to be in it unless they have to be. The Seven Soldiers of Victory. So if Stripesy was a Seven Soldier of Victory, so does that mean he out of time too? Cause from what I'm assuming, I think the janitor is the Shining Knight maybe, but I don't know. I don't know how that worked with the comics. I think for this point of view for Stargirl, I think they all just whoever they were, they got split up and ended up in different like points in time or whatever. But I don't know, cause he looked real old school. Like the fact that he was like, I think he had like a horse in the janitor's closet. He had like a sword and stuff. So I don't know. The only kid I think is evil is that one girl. That's cause she was raised to be evil. Shiv, yeah. She's still a kid though. Like she's still just like aggravated that she ain't really got nobody. And then with that fake mom that be up there, she was trying to get up and pat draws that day when he was up in there fixing shit. I'm tired. I'm trying to think of the name of the who they haven't shown. They haven't showed the gambler no more. He get on my nerves. I don't like. He just I don't know. He looked like a fake Colonel Sanders. I don't know how often they gonna show Solomon Grundy either. But was it the Wizard man that got bodied though? Like the Wizard was the one who got bodied after his son died. Now I was surprised they killed his kid the way they did. So he died. What's up, Nova? He died. I think Icicle killed him and made it look like, I don't know if they said he had a heart attack or some shit like that. Then the mama found out some shit, and then she told Pat some stuff and tried to leave town. And then next thing you know, he seen her car fucked up too. So like they whole family got bodied. I don't know. Like they, I feel like they gonna lose more members, and the kids gonna have to fill in somewhat of the way some too. But I don't know. I like that too. Now I do like when she fight, like how she like real acrobatic like that. That's kind of cool. If you come in here asking ignorant stuff, I'm gonna put you on timeout. So obviously you did do something. Like I'm here to talk about Stargirl. If you ain't here to talk about Stargirl, then I might have to ask you to go find somewhere else to go. Like people coming in here talking about something. How you doing this if you ain't watched the show? Obviously I watched the show to be able to do this. I'm not reacting to it. If I feel like I want to react to season 2, if it's good, I'll do that. But I'm not reacting to the first season. Not Jesse Quick as Liberty Bell in season 2. But is he dead though? Like the only thing I know about the CW, like they showed all them rocks and shit falling on him or whatever. I would hope they wouldn't just have this boy gain these powers this quick only for his daddy to body him. I would hope he would come back some kind of way later. His dad thinking he dead only to, like fuck with his dad's psyche later on. Cause I feel like he would be more talented than his dad. His dad got his powers like as an adult. This boy had just got his powers and already had started doing like amazing shit and didn't even really know what he was doing. So I can only see like if they molded that what they could do with it, but I don't know. I mean, you can't kill off all these folks season 1. How you gonna like who? You can't kill off everybody and bring in new people because they already killed like half of the old Justice Society. Like most of them died the first episode when you was watching the fight. Then they killed the wizard, his son, and his wife. Who else died? Somebody else that was like a kid died in this shit, didn't it? And then like the black boy that they got in this, that's like a jock that's from Black Lightning. I'm thinking that he may be somebody later too, but I'm not sure. Edna, thank you for the donation. Jade and Obsidian, the twin kids of Alan Scott and Green Lantern. Is it somebody named Jade and Obsidian in the show? You find it funny that Dragon King got beat by them with a few hits. I mean, but when you think about it though, is he a fighter? You gotta realize too, like he pulling a lot of strings from like under the surface. He might not have been expecting it. He a villain. That don't necessarily mean he could fight like that. Like that may not be his strong suit. I mean, Obsidian could have been on Legends. Stargirl was on Legends, but they ain't used that same Stargirl. So I mean, they had an episode with the JSA and all them characters on Legends one season. Oh, that's her name, Jade, Shiv's friend, the black girl. But they ain't really cool like that no more though. Like she kind of went off on her, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what they gonna do with it. That's what I was thinking too, Joshua. Like if he got powers, he just got them. Don't really know how to use them. Like his brain could have made like some kind of defense mechanism to where like when all that shit fucked him up, like he not really dead. You know what I'm saying? Think about what happened to his dad. His dad was in that coma all that time and then woke up. Like ain't no telling what. We don't know what gonna happen with him or whatever. So I don't know. I don't think he dead though, cause I feel like he a main character. You love how Artemis is the leader of the football team. Her folks like on another one. Her dad and her mama, they wow. Their little fight shit that they did, whatever episode that was that was, yeah. I'm trying to think of what else. I know the name of the next episode is Shining Night, so that's probably gonna be about the janitor. They probably gonna like do more about his background. I haven't seen the trailer for it yet. And then the last two episodes are Stars and Stripes Part 1 and 2. So we already know that's probably gonna be a fight if it's a two-part episode. I'm just hoping that whatever formula they have now, they keep it for the CW, because if not, it's gonna like throw the show off. Like people actually like it, so like don't fuck it up. I feel like low key they wanted to put it on the CW anyway, but I feel like they just threw it on DC Universe just to see how it would do before like putting something on TV and then canceling it. So I don't know. Edna, thank you for the donation. The Shade will return in season 2. Who is the Shade? I gotta watch this enough to like. I watch it, but like I don't know some of these characters, so not how Beth gonna fight with that long ass cape. No, I don't think all the JSA is dead. Like, I don't think they all died. I feel like some of them probably got away, but yeah. I think it was supposed to be specifically on the CW at first because they kept saying the Flash was gonna cross over with it. Then they probably like changed their mind, but we'll see. I need them to still put it on the DC streaming service though, because I might want to watch it without commercials like I'm doing now. Watching that shit a day early without commercials, that's a perk for me. That makes me want to keep the service. But it is what it is. Let's see. Oh yeah, how y'all felt about finding out that Henry's mom was like Starman's sister? How y'all felt about that shit? That shit caught me off guard. I was like, wait a minute. That's I don't know with that one. I think his mama is Gimmick Girl. Is that what she was supposed to be or some shit like that? But I don't know who she is. I don't know about a lot of these comic book characters. When Henry showed Courtney his memories, it reminded me of Vibe. I don't even think he was trying to do that. That's why I feel like he's better than his dad because his shit activated at a younger age. His shit might be stronger. Because, like, if you got your dad psychic powers, and then if your mom was like something too that we don't know about, and then you mix that shit together, you know what? Let me look up something about his mama real quick before. That may be like a key to seeing if he's still alive or not. What's the damn boy name? Henry King Jr. Let's see. Mary, girl of a thousand gimmicks. Now in the comics, she adopted, so I don't know if that's his blood sister or not in this continuity. Hmm. I just wonder if they'll take from his mom and a brainwave. So in reading about like the comic book version, Mary marries Henry King Sr., known as Brainwave, but they have a son who becomes a superhero. His name also being Brainwave, but he becomes a member of Infinity Incorporated. a team founded by his uncle. So I feel like he might still be alive and just be a good guy and be going back and forth with his dad. But I don't know how they gonna do this for the show. Let's see. It don't really like explain what her powers is though. It just says she's a girl of 1,000 gimmicks. How y'all go from his mom being like a breacher like Cisco? Like how we get here? Courtney's mom is not who I'm talking about though. I'm talking about Henry's mom. Henry's mom is dead. If you watch the episode, Brainwave said he killed his wife and that Starman was her brother. How we get on Courtney mama? That ain't not how Shiv was doing better than the Dragon King. I mean, he created her that way though. She's not like normal, as you can see with the shivs coming out of her arm. That's not normal. So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't advertise you something that was like trash, but to each their own. Anyway, Angela Lou, what's up from China? Okay, I see you over there. Thank you for watching. A Supergirl crossover for what? Like why? They don't even. I don't even feel like that's a good look, but it's whatever. They can do whatever they want to do. Do you think they'll bring her speedster since she took Jay Garrett's helmet? I don't know what they gonna do with that. Queen Bee from Young Justice, yeah, she'd be a good villain if they did it right. If they not gonna do Impulse on the Flash and they brought him on Stargirl, I'd be disgusted. Yeah. When you think about characters, I don't think they killed what's his name? Henry Jr. because he a main character. Like I don't think they some of these other ones are not, but Hunter is a main character. I feel like it's possible he could be Icicle Jr. I don't know. But I don't know. I mean, his name Cameron. His real name Hunter. I'm talking about Hunter. I don't know. So, Icicle and his son are a main character. Of course, Pat's a main character. Courtney's mom, Courtney, the little brother. Brainwave and Brainwave Jr. Who else? Shiv is a main character. Our Man Wildcat and Dr. Midnight. They all main characters. Starman was a guest. They showed him getting bodied. The Wizard was a guest. He got bodied. I didn't know that was Lou Ferrigno Jr. playing like the original Our Man. He got bodied though. Let's see. The original Wildcat. Did the original Wildcat die or did he just retire? Cause like I don't remember if they killed him in the first episode or not. But like the Wizard's wife and was a guest star. Like all these people, I'm assuming they all dead though if they was guest starring, but I don't know. The original Dr. Midnight is not dead though, right? Because he got like a reoccurrence status. I don't think he dead. The Gambler is still alive. They just haven't shown him. And then Sportsmaster and Tigress. That lady that's the principal, what they called her? The Fiddler? What the fuck is her damn name? What is her name? Because I don't know. Then we got the janitor. We got the Dragon King. See, he a scientist though. That's what I'm like. All his shit is like got to do with science. That's why I was saying like when they fought him, I don't think that's like his specialty. That's probably why he made the girl Shiv the way she is. Cause she don't look like she probably smart enough to do science, but she's a fighter. So I don't know. So is the black girl named Jenny? That's the one who's Shiv's friend, right? That's on the cheerleading squad too. The boy Joey dead. That's the one who was the aspiring magician that got bodied. Who else? Isaac Bowen. Who is Isaac? Let me see who this is. I wonder if one of Beth's parents is gonna die because of all this. Cause she works where? Don't her mom and dad ain't they both doctors and work with Brainwave? I be wondering if they gonna like kill one of the parents. One of the kids that's trying to do this because they gonna find out all their identities. Yeah, it was dark, but I mean like somebody killing their son dark too. But obviously that's what they going with. I mean DC dark anyway though. It's just like they be scared to show that shit on TV. Like that's what makes them their shit good though. Like look at Batman's story. Batman's story always been dark. Watching your parents get mowed down. You know what I'm saying? And you almost dying too. Becoming a vigilante and shit. It's just I just want to know backstory on Icicle's parents, cause like they look like they know about all this shit and are okay with it. So what were they doing? Or like where did his powers come from? Cause like he actually has like powers, unlike Courtney who's just using a staff. So like where did you get your powers from? Like are they genetic? Like that's what I'm saying. Like what his parents used to do back in the day. And then is his son gonna have powers at some point too? Did they show him having powers? I don't think I've ever. I don't remember seeing his son have powers yet. Icicle's son got powers. The boy that like Courtney. You right. That was when they was at the diner, wasn't it? And it was like they brought out cake. It was the mama birthday or something like that. I forgot about that. So he do have powers. Well, I guess he will. I don't know. He don't seem like the type of kid that'll be bad though. So I don't know. Cause I mean Jordan don't really come off as a villain either until you see him doing the shit that he would do behind the scenes. I'm ready for these last 3 episodes though. So I'm assuming next episode we're gonna learn about the janitor, and then I don't know what kind of fight we're gonna have the last 2 episodes. But them last 2 episodes is gonna set up who gonna be in season 2 and what they gonna do. You said he was too okay with his dad killing Joey. Who is Joey? Let's see. That's the magician. What Harley Quinn got to do with this though? Like I'm not that hooked on one show to where I don't have other stuff to watch. It ain't that serious. JJ, why you lie like that? I just told you what the name of the last 2 episodes were. So where you come from with Icicle and Icicle Jr.? I fucks with Jordan though because he a bad guy, but he feel like he's saving the world though. Like he feel like he doing something good. Right, Icicle was the name of the 3rd episode. The last 2 episodes are called Stars and Stripes Part 1 and 2. I've seen you type that like 72 times. It's fine. I see it. Let me see how long I've been doing this stream. I'm probably gonna get out of here in a few minutes. It ain't super lot you could talk about with Stargirl because I mean it's not even done yet. So you think our man and Wildcat will get together? I don't know. Me and Nova and Ivan and we were just trying to see like did Henry actually send that picture of her? I thought the girl Shiv sent the picture. So like if she sent the picture, why he ain't say nothing to her about the fact that like he ain't do it? But I don't know. Maybe he just ain't feel like he should say something. I don't know what they gonna do with that Green Lantern thing though. And then like for Dr. Fate, I don't like Dr. Fate. If y'all watch my Young Justice reactions, y'all know that I don't like Dr. Fate. So I don't know what they gonna do with that. I just feel like that's something that needs to just stay empty, cause that bitch ignorant. Like I ain't got time. I don't have any predictions. That's why I like watching this without having the stress of reacting. I could just enjoy it. I ain't gotta like worry about spoilers for the season. I ain't gotta worry about none of that extra stuff. That's why I'm enjoying it the way it is. Yeah, that was stupid thinking he could take Solomon Grundy though. Like, sir, sit down with that hourglass. Sit your ass down. Wildcat and her do need to fight though because she the one who exposed that girl like that. They ain't bringing Diggle. I doubt it. Cause you gotta remember, if they bring Diggle, they can't use kids that are already on Stargirl because he had a different set of kids in another continuity and they not that old. So why y'all always gotta ship people though? They could just not be together and just be great individuals on their own. They have enough baggage without dating on top of that. I mean, I've done reaction requests on Doom Patrol on Patreon because people wanted us to watch it. They paid for us to watch it. So, other than those, no, we haven't done like the whole season. They on Earth too. They said that Stargirl takes place on Earth too. I think before it even came out. That's why when was that? Whenever yeah, way back when it was first gonna debut, they said they were on Earth too. That's why they want them to cross over with the Flash. I mean, she kind of useful because had it not been for her being nosy up in Shiv's house, that stuff they wouldn't have found out. So, I mean, can't say she useless though, because I mean, the man who was with Doctor Midnight, what did he do other than have the goggles? Like, because people feel like they gotta force romances on shows. Like, I'm here for the comic shit. I don't give a fuck about nobody being together. Like, that ain't what I'm here for. Yeah, that's right. At the end of Crisis, when they showed them, they said Earth 2. If you watch the Crisis that came on earlier this year. Bitch, 2020 seemed like it's been so long. It don't even seem like that shit happened this year. It seemed like that shit happened like 2 years ago. It's been so long, bruh. Well, I know it did happen at the end of last year and then it finished this year, but that shit seemed like it was so long ago. God damn. Yes, my water's cold. You can still hear ice in it. It's gonna stay cold. The coldest water is no joke. My water still be cold tomorrow at this time. I ain't got no reason to lie. I actually like using it because if not, I'd be using something else. Not at this point, I ship Stargirl and her staff. Not you low key, you high key ship Brainwave Jr. and Our Man Jr., but he got bodied. I'm tired. That boy, that play Our Man don't even look like he like people in general. So like, they don't need to put him with nobody. He always angry. He don't like nobody. Icicle is my boy. I'm telling you, that's the reason I watch the show. And then he interested in Courtney Mama. I feel like he gonna have it in for Pat. He gonna try to get Pat ass out the pitch. They gonna come for Pat head. Links in the description. Thank you, Ivy. And the bottle don't sweat. It can sit here all day, and I ain't got to worry about my desk being wet. Not the staff need a super heater. Not Pat already got one foot out the door. Jordan about to make that move. No, not after this past episode when she recorded that conversation that they had. So, and then I wonder who that was that emailed her computer too. Like he went looking for her in her office, and then she got an email on her computer about her daughter. I wonder who that was from. Like I wonder what's going on with that. Cause had he had been nosy, like some people bosses are, he would have seen some shit and it would have been all out from there. I hate that Shiv knows who she is though, because at any moment she could just tell them, and then that's just gonna like fuck all they shit up. Not that I was starting to ship Henry and Courtney, but then they became cousins and he died. She like Jordan's son though. That's gonna be the kicker. Like the hero in love with the villain's son. You already know how that's about to go. Like they gonna do that for real. And then the actual villain is in love with the superhero's mom. Like all that shit is just like they being messy with that. Who is Courtney's dad based on the promo? Who y'all talking about? I didn't think Brainwave knew who she was. I thought he was looking before he got like knocked in the coma or whatever. I thought he was like trying to find her but hadn't yet. Not that when Barbara told Courtney to go to her room, I felt like she was talking to me. Everybody don't have common sense though. I mean, but you see how her mama reacted though. Like, think about them telling her that. Like, she was going, like, them people wasn't gonna believe. She wasn't gonna believe that shit. Why you spell icicle like that, bruh? The email said Sam Curtis. Who is Sam Curtis? Let's be nosy. Let's see who that is. Oh, that is her dad. So how? So how all of a sudden, after all these years, and right at this moment when all this shit going on, Sam Curtis is her dad. It's not a spoiler. Like Sam Curtis is like that's her dad name in the show. Now I don't know if that's really her dad that's emailing her mom, but that makes her mom look suspect because you said didn't ain't the whole story of her dad like he was supposed to come when she was little for Christmas or whatever, and then he never showed up. So if he never showed up, how he got your email address? Like at your place of work, like your work email. They could have been in contact with each other all this time. What if her mama on some more shit too? She said her dad was a deadbeat, but he got your email address. Deadbeats can't email, depending on what they got going on. I mean, I don't know. What's up, Carl? Not that I guess the staff not a DNA tester. How her mom sent the email if it came to her mom? Oh, y'all so messy. I mean, she keeps saying that her dad named Sam Curtis, but Sam Curtis ain't Starman. He got a different name. I don't think that man would be going by a whole nother name. And then she think that her and Henry cousins. If Henry end up living, and that's not her dad, then they not cousins. Then I feel like if Henry don't die, they could bring him back for like the whole stupid ass CW love triangle shit that they like to do. So they gonna make Courtney like Icicle Jr. and Henry Jr. And then that's what's gonna like put them at odds. Like maybe Icicle Jr. gonna want to be bad, and then like Brainwave Jr. want to be good. That's like the tea of it all right there. How is it incest if they not related though? I'm gonna need y'all to look up that definition. The reactions to Stargirl in the Space Force. Go out there and get them. Not a love square. I mean, it's possible, but they ain't putting no indications on here right now that I can see Beth not liking like boys maybe and being like queer or not knowing like what she want to be. But as far as like Courtney, obviously likes what's the boy name? She like Icicle Jr. And then I think Yolanda. Well, she was like Yolanda was the one who liked Henry at first, I guess, before all the picture stuff happened. You believe they gonna do experiments on Henry Jr.? I don't know. Not Jordan, Pat, and Sportsman. Sportsmaster. Now what happened to the dog? I'm sure he chilling. Somebody tried to say it was incest though. Like it's not incest. If Starman is not her dad, that means her and Henry are not related. So this not incest. Like I don't get what people don't get about that. They're just like people that keep trying to argue that's like Iris and Barry is incest. They're not related. She's black, he's white. How the fuck they related to each other for that to be incest? Like that should be stupid. I mean, I didn't know the dog was a main character. Y'all supposed to see the dog every episode. Y'all don't see Guy every day. Y'all know he here though. Y'all play too much. I wonder if somebody else gonna die in Stargirl before this shit over though, cause they still got 3 episodes left. This finale gonna spook me. They may drop something. It's 6 o'clock though, and I gotta cook at 7, so I'm probably gonna end my stream soon. They really don't know what I mean, cause that ain't it. Yolanda Loki killed Dragon King's henchman. That's possible. They can make them a couple if they. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it'll just be like weird. I ain't gonna lie, like, it wouldn't be weird seeing them together though. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm making turkey curry. Oh, not that you cried. That's why I don't feel like he dead. I mean, even if the actor saying he dead, I just feel like it would be a miscalculation to kill him off at this point when he got the same powers that his dad and he leaning towards the side of good. I feel like they need that, but it is what it is. I don't know what they're gonna do with it though. He could just be saying it. They could have just told him to say that in interviews because they don't want people to know what they're gonna do. I mean, I don't feel like the show has to make Courtney accept Pat as her dad though. Like I don't see why that's necessary. Everybody knows that's her stepdad. They already bonded over the fact that she's Stargirl. I don't feel like her dad has anything to do with it. Now I can see them killing off her dad or bringing her dad into the picture so she know that Starman isn't her dad. Like that's the only reason I see the original dad, like her actual dad, even needing to be there, because that's not who that is. Like if they show her dad and he looks nothing like Starman, then bam. But I don't know. I mean, if he overpowered for the JSA, then what the fuck is his dad? Like, you got to go up against a villain with that shit, but we can't have nobody on our team like that. I think the next episode about the janitor, and then I don't know what they're gonna do the last two episodes. It just seemed like it's gonna be another big fight though, since it's two parts. I mean, it'll be a waste for him to be dead. Like, what's the point of even having his powers come, and you ain't even get to do nothing with him? Like, that's a waste within itself. You gonna kill somebody season one that got powers they evil dad got and was about to use them bitches and get bodied before you could even do anything. Like he basically found out his dad killed his mom, which I'm assuming Jordan had him do, and all this shit like the same episode for you to die. I just feel like that was a waste to me of a character. No, it wasn't a kid screaming. It was Jesus chilling over here for the moment. Yeah, it's only 3 episodes left. Most CW pilots only get 13 episodes, unless until they get picked up or whatever. Unless it's like a show they for sure know going like bring in a whole bunch of people. That's the only time your season start off with like 4 episodes. I haven't watched enough Doom Patrol to be able to say if it's weird or not. I've only watched a few episodes. I've seen all the Legends episodes, so I can't really compare. But I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all chilling. I mean, I didn't react to it because I didn't want to. I feel like that's a choice I have as a person to not react to stuff since that's not like you know. I just didn't want to. I wasn't gonna watch it at all. I watched it because my friends watched it and I watched it with them, and I actually enjoyed it because I didn't have to react to it. So, but um, there will be another live stream tomorrow, talking about the future of the CW, like what they got planned for 2021 and some of that stuff that me and Trey do like around the time that our normal like CW Friday real talks be. So y'all can look out for that. And yeah, I know Stargirl got picked up for next season. It's gonna be exclusively on the CW. So we'll see how that goes. But y'all be easy. Make sure y'all stay safe out here with Corona time. Wear masks. Wash your hands. Um, y'all have a good one, and I'll catch y'all next time. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for the next stream.